Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Beat the Book. As always, I'm one of your hosts on this show, MattyBets, joined by always my co-host.
BigAL Bettor. How we doing today, you two? How we doing today, Matt?
I'm doing good. We're talking tonight about Sunday Night Football. I'm excited. We get another Chiefs primetime game. They're playing against the Falcons, who just beat the Eagles.
Yes, they
Literally just last week. Literally, what was that, Monday? Monday Night
did.
Football?
Monday night.
Monday Night Football. So it's a short week
Yep,
for them. And, Kirk Cousins looked great on that last drive. And
he did.
they walked away with the win. They literally just punched the Eagles in the mouth, and that was it. That's all she wrote.
That.
Now they're trying to do the same thing to the Chiefs.
Yep,
hmm we
they
got the
are.
spread. You can let me know. Obviously, if you guys don't know, if you're new to the channel, I bet over here on FanDuel. Big Al's over there on DraftKings. So we're going to talk about the lines, see if there's different lines. Sometimes there are. Like Big Al likes to always say, always play with multiple books to get the best line, best odds. It's more of a weapon than it is a disadvantage for sure. It's a disadvantage if you
Correct.
only use one book. So
Correct.
we like to just compare a little bit. So I got the spread set at -1.5, and I'm guessing you have the same.
For Chiefs Falcons,
Yes,
it's 3.
-3 for who?
Minus 3 the Chiefs on DraftKings.
-1.5 for the Chiefs on FanDuel.
Unless, let me refresh the page. Yeah, it's -3 on DraftKings. So if you're on the Chiefs, you wanna go head over to FanDuel and cash that ticket real quick. That's a pick'em.
hmm
And so
Yeah,
Falcons are +1.5.
yeah.
That's crazy.
hmm Yeah,
Interesting.
so another reason why we always double check with the books and just see, because you get stuff like this all the time. But yeah, Chiefs
Okay.
on the road favorites at Atlanta, over under set at 46.5. Al, anything to add to
Yep.
that?
Yep.
Okay.
46.5 is
Okay,
accurate.
perfect. I'm gonna go with a minority here, and I like the Falcons here. I
So
like
you
the
want the
Falcons
plus
at
3?
+1.5. Well, yeah, I'd take the +3 for sure. Yeah, because
Okay.
obviously we'd be using that, and yeah, I want the +3.
Okay. And your reasoning behind that?
I saw what the Falcons could do last week. I think it'd be riding that high, and they know that they got to take care of business against the back-to-back champs. Somebody's got to beat them at some point, right? The Bengals
I
didn't,
mean,
so the
the Bengals
Falcons.
lost by 1
Maybe
point.
maybe Kirk goes like, "Hey, dude, like, hey, give me a chain. I'll put it around my neck, and we'll go out there. We'll go win this game."
That'd be quite a statement win for the old Falcons if they could topple the Chiefs.
I'm telling you right now, if they win that game, dude, like the post game, Kirk's gonna have some chains on.
You like that? You like
Yeah,
that?
exactly. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I do like the Falcons here, though. I just like the weapons that the Falcons have, and I think they can keep it toe to toe. I'm hoping that they can. It's more of a hope than
Okay.
a strong, like a super strong, like belief. It's not a religion at this point. It's kind of like curiosity. Like,
Sure.
ooh, I
Sure.
like this bet a lot. Like, I could see it happening.
Okay.
hmm
Okay.
And the
And then
Chiefs
the
are also
over/under?
without Pacheco. That's also a
They are
big
without
deal.
Pacheco.
It's a big deal
Yes.
that I think is kind of getting overshadowed. Like you lose your star running back, your backup's Carson Steele, who nobody's really heard of because it's just been the
Okay.
Pacheco show. So
Right.
I get the Chiefs still have weapons and they still have Mahomes, obviously. But without that consistent run game that Pacheco gave you, running angry and hard every play, I think you take a little bit of a loss like to your team. And I don't think the books have corrected for that at all because if the books did, it'd be -1.5 for the Falcons. Like it'd be the home team. You get the 2 points for just being at home. So the books are telling you, not me. They're telling you that the Chiefs are getting 5 points here because they're on the
Yeah.
road, which I think is stupid.
Well, because they think the Chiefs are going to win by a touchdown, probably.
Yeah, exactly, which I do not agree with. I don't
Which, I
know.
mean,
Kirk on Monday, like he looked like Mahomes does.
okay. Let's not get crazy. They won at
I'm
the
just
end of
saying,
the
like,
game.
no, don't
Eagles
give me the.
controlled the.
No, I just mean
I'm
the
just
whole
saying
like,
the
don't give
Eagles
me the
controlled the
ball.
whole game, and then Kirk had a good 2-minute drive at the end of the game to come back and win it for him.
But I gave you my pick.
But
You can go ahead and you can jump onto yours. Here we go. How many points are you taking the Chiefs by?
well, so like I was gonna take the -3, but now FanDuel's got it -1.5. So
Yeah,
obviously we always put down the best number. So
we do.
I'm on Chiefs -1.5, and that to me isn't even difficult.
It is,
Um,
but okay.
without Pacheco, I think with Pacheco, the Chiefs have kind of morphed into a power run team where they don't need Mahomes to be the magic man as much. And they're able to just kind of, they can run the ball, they can control the clock, and then Mahomes just does things when he has to, kind of like the end of that last game when they had to have it against Burrow. They go down the field, they win the game, right? I think
Mhm.
you're going to see something similar. Mahomes still has it. It's just he doesn't have to use it every single week. And so now without Pacheco, you're going to see him spin the rock like he did the year he threw 50 touchdowns. So I think you're going to see a big game. Uh, Jalen Hurts was able to spin the rock against
Yeah.
this Falcons defense. So I think Mahomes is going to have a big game. I think they're going to throw the ball a lot, and I think the Chiefs are going to take this one I think they'll probably win by 7. I'm not going to go bet an alt line because there's no reason to, but
Mhm.
uh, I think the Chiefs are going to win this one pretty convincingly.
Do you like the over or
And then
the under at all?
I like the over.
Okay, I do too.
I think the Falcons are going to put up points. Just like, I mean, Joe Burrow was able to throw for almost 300 yards on him.
Yeah,
So
it's.
he
I
threw
don't
for
think the Chiefs
268.
secondary is that great. Linebackers,
Right.
linemen, I think those are pretty good against the run and stuff like
Hmm.
that. But I don't think the secondary is like the best thing ever. So, not saying that they're bad,
Agreed.
but not saying that they're the best. So,
They're
mhm.
not world beaters. And you've got Xavier Worthy and Rashi Rice and Kelsey still hanging out there somewhere.
Mhm.
So, yeah. And
Okay.
I just, when it comes down to a game at the end of the game, I'd rather have Mahomes than Kirk
Mhm.
at this stage of the game.
Yeah, and for
Um,
our head-to-head, you're taking Chiefs.
I have to take the Chiefs minus the 1.5. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. I'm taking the
I've been
minus
getting
three
screwed
for the.
over.
I'm
I've been
taking the
getting.
minus three. So,
You mean
or
the
the
plus
plus
three?
three. Yeah,
The
the
plus
plus
three.
three for the Falcons. So.
I've been
Mhm.
getting screwed over by taking these over unders in our head to heads.
Oh yeah, same.
I said
It
it in
just
our
doesn't
last
work.
video with the Jets. I was like, I'm gonna take the over, but I don't love it. And then of course it doesn't hit. So
Hmm. All right. Well, there you
okay,
go. There's the spread, the over/under for Chiefs Falcons, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Ha ha
magic.
ha! I'm just joking. We're gonna jump into our four pick parlay. We always come with you guys. We come at you guys with a four pick parlay for every primetime game. Take our four best bets that we have here. Try to get you guys a little bit more money in the pocketbook. Just it's a parlay, not super aggressive. Like we don't want it to be a plus 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. We try to keep it somewhere between like a plus 500 up to like plus 1,500. Sometimes we can get a little crazy, but that's kind of like the
Right.
parameters that we'd like to establish. So I'll jump into mine
Yep.
here first. Uh, Chiefs Falcons. I'm just gonna say it. Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Okay. Anytime
I
touchdown.
mean, anytime
Bijan.
touchdown. It's minus 140. It's kind of a no-brainer for me. He is the guy. He's the best player on that team,
Mhm.
like hands down. I don't think anybody would disagree with that at all either, except for maybe Matt
Nope.
Judon on defense. But I mean,
Sure.
yeah. Then we're gonna go to uh, Ray McLeod, 25
Mm.
plus yards.
Oh, that's a pretty conservative line for the young man, Ray
Yeah,
Ray.
25. Last week he definitely got it when we bet him. I bet him on the Monday night game to get a touchdown. He did not.
Yep. He
Uh,
dropped one in the end zone though.
he did, and I was upset. Hmm. Next, we're gonna go Kelsey, 50 plus reception yards.
Dang, you're going 50 plus.
Hmm.
So you think Kelsey's gonna have a 50-yard game, which he has not even come close to that this season, and the Chiefs are still gonna lose?
Yeah,
Okay, okay,
I think it's gonna be a close game.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
What's your
Uh,
fourth pick? What else you
so
got?
my
What's your
fourth
last one?
pick was going to be something. It's not going to
Okay,
be anymore. I'm gonna have to change it. So I'll put out a short later this weekend with the new updated odds when we post a video. But I was gonna do Falcons alt line. So you can still
okay.
do that if you want to. But since you said on DraftKings I'm already getting them 3 points,
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna juice it to
to +1.
minus
Minus what?
minus 1.5.
Oh,
So
you
to
can still
actually
do
just like
that.
outright win the game, yeah. So I could, but there was just like the 1.5 point spread. I was thinking the wrong way when I just went into that. But uh, yeah, I like doing that just to juice up the parlay a little bit. And if you do that, you
Okay,
get odds around like one minus 150, something like that. So because you're not juicing it too much, but you're taking them to win the game and win it by a point. So mhm.
sure, sure.
Which
So
I don't.
what's your total on that?
It was a plus. 938. But I'll have to
Okay.
go in there and change it. But yeah, it's
So
around plus
specifically, what are you
900.
changing?
I had this down here as Falcons +3, and that would have been lower. So I'm gonna go Falcons -1 now. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. hmm
So why don't you just throw it in there right now?
I don't have FanDuel pulled up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
hmm
Got it. Got it. Got it.
That's what I
Okay,
said
so you
I'll
got
do later.
Bijan anytime touchdown, Ray 25 plus receptions, Kelsey for 50, which would be the biggest game of his year, and then you're gonna take alt line of Falcons -1.5.
Yep.
Okay.
hmm
Okay.
Now that is
Uh,
one that's risky because we don't normally do that. It'd be like throwing the money
yeah, I was
line
gonna
into our
say.
4-pick parlay. We've never done that before, and so it is
Yeah,
risky because the Falcons have to win the game. But I like it.
and that's was one of the things I was gonna say. Like with parlays, like I've done it before where I throw in the outcome of the game, but I like to have the parlays personally
Just
not be
stats.
affected by the outcome of the game. Like I can be completely wrong on who's gonna win or lose, but or the over under, but I can
hmm
still hit on the props. Like, oh, the guy got his yards or the guy got his catches or
I just
whatever the
didn't
case may
like
be.
taking anybody else in this game. Like
Okay.
I was looking
Okay.
at the lines and stuff like that. I didn't like any of the receivers. Didn't like Carson Steele taking his line. His line's a little inflated just because he's the number one. But I don't know what kind of
True.
runner he is. I don't know how good he's going to be. So I don't want to take that. I don't really want to take him for a touchdown. Like there were just a couple other things I didn't really like. But
Right.
yeah, that I didn't feel good about. But I do feel good about the Falcons being able to win at home, even though it is
Okay.
against the Chiefs. But
Okay.
yeah, that's the 4-pick
Okay.
parlay.
So that's that's a good 4-pick parlay. I hope you hit yours. If Matt didn't even tell you guys, but we've hit 2 of these so far during the season. Both of them were mine, and Matt
hmm
has been searching for a win on his. So
We're still
hopefully this is the
searching. We're
one,
gonna
Matt.
get it, and we're doing a
And
punishment
you're
at the
right
end of the
around.
year if I do not hit one.
Yeah, we got to figure out what
We
that
gotta
would
figure
be.
out what that'll be. But it'll probably be however much Allen. I already figured this out. It'll be however much Allen gets and makes off of those parlays. So total odds times the
Sure.
unit, we will come up with that number, and I will have to go and raise that much money either doing panhandling or it'll be like a lemonade stand or something like that, or just go
That
sell
might take
Girl
you a
Scout
while.
cookies or
We're
Boy
swinging a
Scout
hot bat.
cookies.
We're hitting one a week right now, Matt. That plus 900. That's gonna be a
But
lot
I
of
just have to
winners.
hit one.
True. True.
Yeah, so one of these days, like week 16, 17, 18, I'm
You're not.
going with
No. No. No.
no,
No. No.
I'm
No. No.
going
No. It has
minus
to be plus 500.
500.
Has to be plus 500.
It
Has
will
to be
be.
plus
It
500. We
will be.
said that.
It will be. I'll do a
Minimum.
minus
Minimum.
500, minus 500, minus 500, and like a touchdown score at plus 200. We'll be fine. We'll get cheeky with it if we
uh,
have to at the end.
all right, let's hop into mine. This one's way higher than I normally make mine, but so I got Bijan for 80 plus rushing yards. It's plus money. I've got Mahomes for 25 plus rushing yards because they don't have Pacheco. That's also plus a bunch
I
of
like
money.
that a lot,
I
actually.
have
That's a good play.
he ran for 24 against the Bengals last week, so he almost touched it, and they
hmm
had Pacheco last week. So, Kirk Cousins, I've got for 225 plus passing yards.
Okay,
He
I
hit that
like that
against the
too.
Eagles. The Eagles actually have a better pass defense than the Chiefs do so far through the first 2 games of the year, and Joe Burrow, like I said, just threw for 268 yards on the Chiefs. So I feel pretty good about Kirk getting to 225. He looked like he was spinning at the end of that game. And then I
hmm
have Darnell Mooney, the receiver, for 40 plus yards receiving,
Okay.
and that pays out a whopping total of plus 1900.
Yeah, see, like I said, we try to keep it within 500 to 1500. But we do reach
500 to
sometimes,
2000.
and yeah, sometimes we go a little bit over that, and that's fine. But like last week, mine was plus 1800 for the Thursday night game, just because
Right.
I wanted to try to catch up to you with your, 2 plus 19, 2 plus 900s that you hit. So I was like, hey, if I hit
As you
this, we're
do.
tied.
As
Yeah.
you do.
hmm
Oof.
Almost hit it. Almost hit it.
Mhm. Mhm.
But yeah, there are 2 4-pick parlays for Sunday Night Football, and you want to give some touchdown scores off?
Yeah, I got 4 written down. Do you have any that you
Oh
like
yeah,
for this
oh
game?
yeah, for sure. But I'll let you go first.
Okay, so I like Bijan Robinson to get a touchdown. He's arguably one of the most talented people
Yep.
on the field. I like Ray McLeod. He was close last week, and he tied for the second most targets for the Falcons. He had 5 targets. Um, so like Kirk's looking his way. Kirk was spreading the ball around, so I think he's gonna find McLeod. I like Xavier Worthy to get a touchdown. I think Mahomes will find him, and I think it's going to be, like I said when I was making my pick for the game, I think it's going to be more of a throwing game. So I like him to throw the ball. And then I'm taking Samaje P. Ryan. He's the second running back for the Chiefs. I like him to punch one into the end zone. He's
Do
plus
you know that?
200.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say for P Ryan, he is also on my list. Uh, if you're gonna
Sure.
bet him, go over to FanDuel because he's at plus 290.
Let's see. Yeah, he's plus 200 flat on
Yeah, so you
DraftKings.
get plus
FanDuel
290
usually has better odds for prop
touchdown
bets.
scores.
Not
Yeah,
always, but it's kind of been a trend. So
yeah. So obviously, like you said, Bijan, I love that. He's in my four pick parlay.
yep.
First one I'm going. I'm pretty sure last time I bet on the Falcons, I said I'm never doing this again. I'm doing it
Okay.
again. I'm going back to the well. We're doing Kyle Pitts anytime touchdown. Um,
Kyle Pitts has Kyle Pitts has made the book so much freaking
he's
money
made
off
the
people
book
that
so
bet
much
him.
money, and he's screwed so many people over in fantasy football. But
Yes, that's
he's at plus 220, so it's enticing. The book knows what they're doing. They're like, okay, he's not
sure.
scoring. People want to bet him, so hey, let's juice it up a little bit more. I think he'll get it. Uh,
Yeah.
I did just say on my four pick parlay, I didn't like any other bets in this, like for touchdown scores. I don't like this, but I do
Okay.
because he is the main running back, and if it gets the 1 yard line, I do like Carson Steele to be able to run it in for 1 yard.
Okay.
So I'll throw him in there for plus 130. I'm gonna copy, yeah, like I already said, Samaje P. Ryan. He's on here at plus 290, and then we got Travis
Okay.
Kelsey. I think Kelsey will get over 50 yards. If he does that, most likely gets a touchdown. Uh, but yeah,
Okay.
I do have a reach
What's
pick,
his
like I
number looking
always do.
like?
Oh, Kelsey's a plus 125. Pretty standard for
Okay.
Kelsey, I think.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
but we
Okay.
do have a reach
Reach
pick of
pick.
the week, and we have two because this is kind of a pick 'em for the viewers. Whoever you like more
Okay.
pick up because same player pretty much, same
Some
usage.
degenerates are gonna bet them both.
So we got Christian Watson and Noah Gray, the two backup tight ends for the Chiefs.
Christian Watson or Justin Watson?
Oh, Justin Watson, yeah. Sorry, I was
I
thinking
say Christian
Packers.
Watson's a
Yeah,
Packer player.
yeah. But yeah, we got Watson and Gray, and Watson's at plus
Justin Watson.
550, and Gray is at plus 600. So you guys already know me. I'm going with the plus
I'm gonna
600. I'm
parlay him.
going Noah Gray.
Oh.
No, I'm just going Noah Gray. Like, I want the better odds. They could each get a touchdown. I'd be happy. Cool. There we go. But yeah,
Sure.
that's my reach pick of the game. Just, I like the plus 600 up there for Noah Gray. And Noah Gray, I've seen get in the end zone before. Same with Watson too. So it's not like it's
Yeah.
out of the ordinary for them to get one.
Right.
It's just about knowing when they're going to get one and which week it's going to happen in. But
Right. Right.
yeah, but they
No,
do
I mean
get
you
usage.
brought Christmas early, man. It's not even December yet, and you just gave us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 touchdown scores for this game.
Yeah, and watch it be the lowest scoring game of the week too, and it's gonna be like 17-14. It's
It
just a
would be
bunch of field
hilarious
goals.
if there are tons of points scored, but it goes to none of these players.
I would lose my mind. Yeah, it's gonna be like
Ray McLeod, Tyler Algier,
it'll be Tyler Algier will have
Drake
three
London.
like he did
Right.
last year.
Yeah.
Algier was the
Yeah. Yeah.
man
Yeah.
over there. Yeah, he'll have three
Right.
touchdowns, and then we'll have yeah, it'll be what's his name for the Chiefs? Rice.
Rashi Rice.
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
Rashi Rice. He'll have two, and then they'll have their third string running back get two. Yeah, Mahomes will
So
run one in for no reason.
you didn't see anybody you liked for a double to go for 2?
The only one that I do like for two would be
Mm-hmm.
Bijan, and I
Yeah,
don't
he's
think
plus
it's enough.
450 on the
Yeah,
DraftKings, so
and
that's
I don't like the plus 440. Yeah, it's kind of like yeah, you can take him if you want to, but I'm not even gonna waste my time with it when I could just take
right.
Noah Gray and get
Sure.
more than that, and all he needs is one. But
Right.
yeah, if anybody was gonna go two in this game, it would either be, in my opinion, it would be Kelsey or Bijan.
Okay, Kelsey.
I could see Kelsey doing it and then just going back to Mahomes and Kelsey all day, but.
Sure. Sure.
Mhm.
Sure. Sure.
But we'll see. I mean, Sunday night, it's right around the corner. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. We are still fairly new. We started doing these videos a couple weeks before the season started. Those are just like
Yep.
prediction videos and stuff like that. We're still trying to grow. All the support that we can get from you guys helps a ton. It helps immensely. We're trying to take this thing to the next level, and
Absolutely.
yeah, support is all that we're really asking for at this point. And then also comments, interact with us. We want to interact with you guys. If you do subscribe, just go leave a message, like, just leave a comment on one of the videos, say, hey, really like the content, or even if you didn't, even if you hated it, still let us know. Maybe there's something that we can fix. Maybe we're going about this whole YouTube thing all wrong. But just
We're
let
not.
us know in the comments. We like to reach out to people. Be nice to just get that interaction, if you will. So, but yeah,
Absolutely.
other than that, enjoy football on Sunday, and I mean, go Falcons, right?
Yeah, no, it's gonna be Chiefs Kingdom all the way, but yeah, it should be a great game, I think.
I hope
Um,
so too. I'm hoping for a high scoring game, exciting. Just end Sunday night with an exciting game, and I'll be happy.
for sure, for sure. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Well, as always, protect the bag, beat the book, and we will catch you guys in the next video.